for Homa Bay County. So to my LUO brothers and sisters from Homa Bay County, this is your time to make your judgment whether this is a good assessment of how you are behaving politically correctly or incorrectly. And so let us dig right in. From time immemorial, my LUO brothers and sisters, Homa Bay has been known as the county of endless potential, and so they say. It is even a motto in the county government when it comes to service delivery. They claim that Homa Bay County is a county of endless potential. But something very interesting is happening politically in Homa Bay, and I think only the scholars, the people who are sober, wachana these ones of emotions, will begin to understand that something is happening in Homa Bay. And until the scholars come out to call out that bullshit, then things are not going to be okay. What is happening there? Homa Bay has been turned into, apart from not just being a county of endless potential, they're beginning to turn Homa Bay County into a county of massive zombification and stupidity. Yes, I said it. A county of massive zombification and stupidity. Whenever NYANZA wants to embrace a very useless course in the way this country should be run, they normally start from Homa Bay. Whenever they want to install a very useless Council of Elders chair, they run to Homa Bay. Whenever they want to embrace despotic regime, they start by holding rallies in Homa Bay. Whenever they want to steal the money of all the counties in NYANZA, a big rally has to be put in Homa Bay. And this thing has caught my attention because it is beginning to behave, it is manifesting like a pattern. It normally starts from Homa Bay, then it goes to Siaya, then to Kisumu, then it goes to Migori. And the things and the policies being discussed in the podium are some of the most useless policies that do not even help the people. Let me give you a classical case of a case example. Homa Bay has been managed using PR, and the common man has been made to believe that Homa Bay is working. Homa Bay is not working. That county is being looted dry. And the funny part is that it is being looted by the people who are not even coming from there. You know, the current governor of Homa Bay, Gladys Wanga, has a brother in Homa Bay, Robert Nyasuna. He's coming from Muhoroni constituency. But now he's planning to vie for Muroni parliamentary seat, having looted Homa Bay to death, you know. And I find this interesting because the people of Homa Bay are not even asking anything. This is a guy coming from Muhoroni constituency, and he's an MCA in Kisumu County. But the amount of contracts, you know, is looting from Homa Bay. Yet, the people of Homa Bay are clapping, and they are the ones saying, Atieno is working, Nyasuna is working, Gladys Tio. Yet the woman is doing nothing, completely nothing, you know. If you come to the healthcare sector, Homa Bay is the only county whereby a county government can make a procurement order to KEMSA to supply them with the drugs. And the media is being summoned to witness the unveiling of packets of condoms, you know, because they are packed in boxes. The people are being told that these are drugs which have been supplied. But if you go keenly to look at what has been supplied, my brother, it is just a pack of condoms. No drugs, no nothing. But then they come to the media and tell the people that governor has brought drugs in the hospital. Nothing like that. Something caught my attention when the President William RUTO, visited Homa Bay yesterday. Did you see it? The previous day, the conman Raila Odinga. And my brothers and sisters, I want you to understand, when we call this gentleman a conman, we know exactly what we are saying. We have gone to school, we have done psychology, and we have done that psychological mapping of how this guy is behaving. The previous day, the guy calls a press conference and is trying to castigate President William Ruto's government on the issue of abductions. Then, the following day, he accompanies the president and they stand on a podium where the president is admitting that they have been carrying out the abductions. You understand? And then when the president said that the abductions will stop, the conman was clapping alongside Homa Bay Senator Moses Kajwang. Can you imagine? I want you to stop and digest that a bit. A senator who is charged with the responsibility of protecting the law and the devolution was clapping when the president, another arm of government, declared that the abduction will stop. Instead of thinking of how to initiate an impeachment process against this regime, the motherfucker was smiling wryly and clapping. Can you imagine? And that is why I say Homa Bay has become the center and the county of massive zombification and stupidity. Don't get me wrong. Homa Bay prides itself also as the only county that has produced some of the most sober LUOs in this country. The person who wanted to liberate the founder of social change, Professor Umamuga, comes from Homa Bay. The architect of the current constitution that supports and underpins devolution is coming from Homa Bay. But do you know the funny thing? It is in Homa Bay County where the zombification was done, and they have been now made to believe that devolution was brought by the conman Raila Odinga and not one of their own, Dr. Crispin Odhiambo Mbai. You see? Terrible. Now, they have even established a stadium there in Homa Bay, Raila Amolo Odinga Stadium. And the people of Homa Bay are not even asking why this stadium has been brought here. They think it is a development. Yet it is a tool of continued zombification. You know? In Sia, where Raila Odinga is coming from, there is not even a stadium. Whatever is there is looking like a farm, shamba, where watu wanalima. But he dares to go and put that stadium in Homa Bay. Not because he loves Homa Bay, no. Because he knows that Homa Bay people, in the past, if they had taken a stand on issues, would give him a hardcore and a run for his money. You might find some of the most useless members of parliament like Junet Mohammed come to Homa Bay. They say things which they cannot even say in Migori, Suna East, where he's leading. You know? Because Homa Bay people are now being made to believe that Raila Odinga serves their interest. My LUO brothers and sisters from Homa Bay, open your eyes. Start interrogating the kind of leaders you elect. Start questioning what Raila Odinga is saying. There is no Gen Z who is special. All right? In fact, it is Homa Bay where Gen Zs were kidnapped and killed. So I find it so disingenuous if a president can stand together with the conman in front of Homa Bay people and they are saying that they are going to stop the abduction. Then you are there with your mouth wide open and you are clapping. So my question to you is, what are you clapping for? You know? Terrible.